Hi, for those you don't know, my name is Laura. I am making this channel to be able to go back and look at my journey, but also share my journey with others. I will do an introduction post with me and my husband another day because he's at work, but I just needed to be able to open up and process everything that I'm going through. So today is June 8th, 2021. Yesterday I had a fertility appointment and it did not go as planned. We've been seeing a fertility doctor for a few months, and I went in yesterday with the intentions that we were going to get on Clomid and metformin like we had discussed, and then some other medical work came back in, and that is when I'm sorry, I'm probably going to get emotional in this, and I apologize in advance, but I am still trying to process this. But yesterday, our fertility doctor told us that I am unable to conceive naturally. My husband and I have been married for 8 years, and this whole time we've been trying, and the past 2 years I realized that it shouldn't be this hard. And so we started going to doctors and getting treatments and doing hormone therapy. And then we decided to see a specialist because obviously things weren't adding up. And I never thought that I would be told that I can't have a child the way almost everyone has a child, and it is the most devastating and heart-wrenching news you can get, and it is the worst feeling. And the only people that know all the information about everything that we're dealing with is my family, because I just can't mentally or physically talk about it to anybody else right now. And maybe some point in this channel I'll be able to open up more, but being as I'm just a day into this news, I just can't talk about it. I never thought that this was going to be my life, and this is where we're at. And it sucks. It really, really sucks. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to process things in this whole journey, and it's just not what I expected. However, we were given 2 options. Our options for the first is IUI, and me and my husband have talked about it, and I have decided that I will give it 3 tries for IUI, and if it doesn't work, then at that point we will look into doing IVF. But we're going to start saving up money for all of them regardless, because I have always dreamed and wanted to be a mom. I'm an aunt to a bunch of beautiful babies, and I absolutely love them with every being in me. And I want to have that for myself. I really want that for my life. And I hope and pray that one day I'll get to do that and be a mom, because I want that for me and my husband, and I know he wants that too. But for now, those are our options, and I started a GoFundMe only because people are saying, well, how can we help? And IUI is expensive, but IVF is extremely expensive and insurance doesn't cover any of it. The only thing insurance covered was my diagnostic testing, and that's it. And I know people who've gotten into a lot of debt from just trying to have children, and I don't want that for our life. So that's why I made a GoFundMe, and I'm probably gonna maybe do a t-shirt fundraiser at some point. I don't know. I just don't want to have that extra financial burden on my husband because he's the sole income for our household. But I did apply for a job, and it's not that I didn't want to work. It's just I have some health issues and just wasn't working because of that. However, I did get a job, and I did get hired today for that job, and all that money is going to go towards an account to put towards my IUI and my IVF. So I'm not asking for money, but everybody just keeps asking me how they can help. And other than that, I don't know, because I'm struggling to process this. And I know it's going to take some time. And we're going to give it a few months to let us be able to process everything and then go from there. But all I ask is for prayers, and hopefully one day I'll get to be a mom. And I made a blog, and I will link the blog for anybody who wants to follow my journey. But this is real, this is raw, and the fact that this happens to 1 in 8 women is heart-wrenching, because now that I'm going through it, my heart breaks for everybody else who has. And my heart breaks for anybody else who will have to go through this in the future. Because it hurts, and it's like grieving, because you're losing something you never thought you would lose. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. And it's not fair. But I'll post again at some point and do an introduction of me and my husband. But for now, this is all I can do.